Hello. It's now 5:48 p.m. I guess I did long time ago did a YouTube video, but that's probably on one of the channels that wrongfully deleted. So that was probably back in 2019 or 20. So here's like a 2023 version plus more things that I've experienced with I'm basically talking about how basically I don't know about other targeted individuals, but in my situation, they make sure that you're always vulnerable, unsafe, and unprotected as much as possible at all times. And it's like there's in my life being targeted, I can never have any stability and I can never get to stay anywhere for too long or never get comfortable anywhere. Excuse me. Anytime I try to get comfortable somewhere, I'm always forced out, whether it be a place to live or a job opportunity, or if I frequently go to a restaurant and then I have to hear narcissistic lectures about wearing out my welcome. So friendships don't last long. Um, if I get a boyfriend or whatever, it seems like he would dump me or ghost me or disappear faster than he tried to get with me or whatever. So, I mean, in the past, it seems like I was able to last maybe 4 years in an apartment or whatever. But now that my targeting is worse, I lasted only like certain places, like the last two so-called potential permanent residences that I've had. The one I just was forced out of, and also the back in 2018. That I only, even also there, I was able to last nothing but a month. Can you imagine trying to get a permanent low income residence, Section 8 or not? And then a month later, you end up back homeless on the streets again. Or if you try to get a car, they'll make sure the car doesn't last long. You get money, the money doesn't last long. Or they might have like a narcissistic control freak fake friend or a family member that manipulate for you to be forced to have to spend way more money than normal, or they try to manipulate or set you up for your money to be wasted, or certain circumstances your money just wasted. Like when we got the stimulus check, and I think it was April of 2021, and that money I tried to rent a room. Excuse me, my nose. Sorry. Excuse me. So I tried to rent a room, and because the lady took advantage of me, I ended up that place could have been $400 for a month, but instead she took advantage of me, and she had a bed bug infested a house or whatever to live in. She was a fake Christian perping with the red shirt, and gave me a bed bug infested bed, and I had to be forced to waste $400, and then waste another $400 getting a room. I mean, getting a hotel room to rent for a week. That was just about $400. So that was like $800 right there. So And we all know that if you get a car, they will excuse me, they will force everything to be more expensive. So if you get a it seems like that makes sure you have lots of instability. Like if I would me being targeted, if I was going to college right now and dealing with the either student loans or Pell Grant, excuse me, that I would be financially screwed up really bad because if I would have to withdraw from college within less than a week because of the gang stalking being too bad or too unbearable, or you be forced out of your classes or some kind of way. Excuse me, if they gang up on you or mob you out of the classroom, or you have to be forced to drop classes or something, going to college or going to school. They make sure that I don't even. Sometimes, if I try to get a job somewhere, they make sure I don't even last an hour after being hired or after starting the first day of work. After 1 hour of trying to go to work, if they make up a lie for an excuse to wrongfully fire or ban me, or they try to set me up or something like that. Excuse me, a little mucus in my throat. And they even will make sure that for me to get mobbed or bullied out of if I try to go to church or try to join a church, they do the same thing. I don't get to last long with being a member. Excuse me, there's no such thing as a doggone good church to go to because the 501c3, I mean, and then people gang stalk right at church. And I find that very appalling. And they also, I've told y'all about the shelters, how if they might mob or bully me out of the shelters within less than 2 hours. Or people at the shelter will abuse and destroy your property and then call up the police and lie and say you did it. They'll trash up all your belongings and then lie and say you did it and then have you wrongfully banned forever. So, and they took your money. And like if I have like a lot of family members, if I get a new friend, my family members will smear campaign me to that friend and turn that friend against me. So it seems like nothing lasts long in my life being targeted. And I hate when it seems like the devil is winning. If I stay in a hotel or a motel, it won't be long before if I get comfortable or if I like a certain place, they'll make sure I'm not comfortable or they'll make me miserable and give me hell, and I end up hating what I once loved. If they try to manipulate you to hate things that you love so much throughout the years, or you lose interest in it, like if they try to get you to hate swimming, if you love swimming so much, then they'll force you to hate swimming. You no longer love swimming. I no longer have a passion for Spanish, pursuing a Spanish career due to this gang stalking. Now I see these fake retarded celebrities for who they are. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Mucus in my throat. And so, with the celebrities, I mean, if I love them for years and then see them for who they really are, and they turn out to be complete and total assholes, and it's a big, big disappointment. So I had to be forced to get rid of all of my belongings when I left the last place, and all I have is the clothes on my back and my backpack. All I can do is just try to rely on God now.